The story begins with Goyu, who is a very popular student of the school and also the captain of the basketball team. Most of the girls in the school are infatuated with him and everyone tries to impress him. But Goyu's real focus remains on his best friend, who is battling severe disease of severe disease. One day, he encounters a bully who starts scolding and intimidating him. That's when Goyu gets there and takes his friend's side. The bull angrily pounces on him like an uncontrollable bull. But Goyu easily dodges him and knocks him to the ground. Bully wonders how this guy is so agile. Then a fierce fight starts between the two. But then a teacher comes and intervenes and catches Bully. Still, as punishment, Goyu is asked to write a letter of apology. This is followed by an emotional dance scene, where Goyu dances in front of his friend and shows him that their friendship is from childhood and they can do anything for each other. You can even donate your life or any organ. That's when there is a new entry in the story. A very beautiful girl, Lone, who is quite famous on Instagram. The school teacher warns him to behave properly. But instead of going to the Lone class, she goes straight to the infirmary and starts relaxing. Meanwhile, Goyu and he also come to the infirmary as he starts having a headache again. Lone overhears them and suddenly pulls back the curtain and comes in front of them. Both boys are amazed to see her beauty, as if their hearts have come to the throat. Lone tosses a coin and heads comes in the toss. This means Goyu lost and now he will have to become a slave to Lone for a day. The next day, Lone is officially introduced to the class. The whole class falls in love with her beauty. But his reaction to seeing Goyu is a little cold, as if he doesn't care much about it. Later, Goyu and Hai are leaving together. Only then does the Lone appear from a distance. All of a sudden, she hugs from behind and takes because she's wearing the same t-shirt that her brother gifted her. But as soon as she realizes that he is not her brother, she immediately apologizes. Goyu gets a little confused and asks her if she lives around here, but Lone doesn't give a clear answer. This makes Goyu think that maybe he has got rejection for the first time, but he is not one to give up. He decides that he will win this girl's heart. In the class, he starts looking at every expression of the Lone carefully. His eyes, his skin, everything. He just wants Lone to look at him once and waits for that moment. A girl asks Lone which school she is from, but Lone does not want to talk about her past as she has some bad memories related to her which she wants to forget. Then Goyu plans to have another party, that is to drink alcohol. They go around looking for alcohol all over the city. They use fake IDs and eventually get alcohol from a lovely grandmother. Then suddenly he meets Lone. Flower petals are flying around him. It's like as a magic scene. Then the three buy food together, but that food contains peanuts. Goyu is allergic to peanuts, which makes his face red and the condition worsens so much that he could have lost his life. He immediately starts looking for his allergy medicine. But when he calls his family members, no one picks up the phone because everyone is busy with their own lives. In those difficult times, there is only one who stands by him. Then a small future flash is shown in the story where Goyu has become a successful doctor. At the same time, she finds out that Lone has gone back to China and now she has become a famous actress. The story then returns to school days. Goyu is in sports uniform. That's when Lone comes to meet him. Lone forgets her PT clothes, so Goyu gives her his uniform without thinking. When Lone wears it, she looks quite loose and big on it. At that moment, Goyu keeps looking at her with loving eyes. Lone smiles and thanks her and says thank you for being nice to me. Not everyone is like that. After this, both of them enter the class together, and as soon as the students see them, everyone starts shouting in excitement. Oh, this is Goyu's uniform. Sure, these two are a couple. Seeing all this, there is a slight burning sensation inside. But he doesn't say anything. That's when the teacher asks Goyu to give him a demo of the basketball, and Goyu immediately agrees because Lone is watching him. He hits great shots, just like LeBron James at the pro level. The whole class erupts in applause, and the teacher makes him the sports leader of the class. Now Goyu starts teaching he basketball, while he is absolutely weak in sports. But if he does not pass, then his college admission may be in trouble. It is with Goyu's hard work that he finally puts down the basket and starts screaming with joy. Lone sees all this and understands how loyal and caring a friend Goyu is. After this, Lone herself starts practicing basketball, and Goyu becomes her unknown official love coach. The other girls are filled with jealousy. How did it get so lucky? Why Goyu only with this? Under Goyu's guidance, Lone also eventually scores the basket, and during this time the two start getting closer to each other. But only then does the disease re-emerge. Interestingly, at the same time, Goyu also feels a headache. It's as if the two are mentally and physically connected in a strange way. Meanwhile, the same old bully comes back and grabs Hai and takes him to solitude. He starts beating her mercilessly and is feeling the pain of every injury like Goyu is also feeling. He almost faints, but with the last force he calls Goyu. Goyu immediately calls for help and is rushed to the hospital. After the scan, it is revealed that he has chronic kidney failure. The same disease that first killed Goyu's brother is followed by a nightmare in which Goyu's brother appears as a demonic spirit. The doctor tells his grandmother that if she doesn't get a kidney transplant soon, it will be difficult to save her life. When Goyu finds out this truth, he breaks down inside because he hid such a big thing from him. Here, Lone wants to return his uniform to Goyu. But when he does not meet in class, he takes him to the hospital. There he lies that Lone met him and cried. Hearing this, Goyu's heart lightens a little. In the hospital, these people try to make alcohol from science equipment. He starts writing formulas in excitement. But Goyu runs away from there because he doesn't like science at all. One day, Goyu's eye opens and he feels a sharp pain. He sees how much his grandmother is suffering. At that moment, he makes a big decision. He will donate his kidney. Her parents stop her and explain that living with one kidney can be risky. But Goyu does not back down from his decision. The surgery begins. In the beginning, everything goes well. But suddenly there is a dangerous turn. One of the two has a heart stop. The emergency begins immediately. Blood transfusions, oxygen tubes, and then electric shocks are given. In this whole moment, tears start flowing from the eyes of both of them. It's like the last battle between life and death. A month later, it is shown that Lone is missing both of her friends. At the same time, the girls who are jealous of him are constantly staring at him because Lone is more beautiful than them. In this jealousy, they decide to kidnap him in the garage of the school and humiliate him. They hold Lone and force him to scratch in his face himself. All this is extremely humiliating and painful for him. But then suddenly, his two friends reach there. Like a hero in a film. They tell the bullies to stop harassing the Lone. Bullion insists and says that Goyu should not interfere in this as it is his personal matter. But for Goyu, the Lone is not his affair. He's special to her, the same girl he dreams about. Eventually, Goyu and Hai grab Lone's hand and take him away. After this, it is shown that both friends have rejoined the school. Goyu jokingly tells Lone to make good use of the new kidney he has been given. Lone laughs at this and says that both Goyu and Hai look alike and she likes both. Hearing this, the atmosphere lightens up a bit and Goyu makes him a part of his group. For the first time, Goyu makes a joke and Lone bursts out laughing. Now both Goyu and Hai start competing with each other for the love of Lones. On the other hand, the first bully is jealous to see all this, that these people are now happy and a girl has also come in their group. Then a senior student comes and does some strange rituals in front of them so that their kidneys never fail. After this, they get an invitation to a senior party, where there is a condition that everyone has to come with a girl. Goyu plans to take the Lone with him, but he doesn't like it at all. He gets so upset that he can't even study properly. At the same time, Goyu continues to work hard for his athletic career so that he can become a top-level player. On the other hand, something strange starts to happen to him. He now writes with his left hand, whereas earlier he used to write with his right hand. At the same time, he begins to be afraid of pigeons, just like Goyu felt. Seeing all this, it seems that after the kidney transplant, he has taken some part of Goyu's personality in himself. Then one day they are selling flowers to raise money. Just then, Goyu sees Lone and gives him a rose. The Lone gives him money because he knows it's for a good cause. Goyu thanks her and invites her to come to the party. Just seeing all this, it burns inside, especially when he sees the two exchanging numbers. Lone promises that she will definitely come to the party. He tries to convince himself that they are just friends. But when he sees that Lone has actually come to the party with Goyu's, he is shocked. When they reach the venue of the party, they find that the gate is locked. Then they make a plan to climb the wall and go inside. When it comes to the Lone, both friends extend their hands to him with full emotion. Lone gets confused about whose hand to hold, and finally she holds the hand of both of them so that no one's heart is broken. In this moment, the two realize that they have a deep, almost spiritual connection with Lone. Inside the party, Goyu realizes that he also likes Lone. Jealous, he takes Lone aside so that he can talk to her alone. Both of them ask each other their zodiac sign, and after hearing the answer, it seems as if they are both made for each other. The atmosphere gets so close that they are almost about to kiss. That's when his friends come running and tell him that the security of the party is after him. A friend falls while running, and in the same chaos, Heelan and Lone go into hiding in a small alley. That place is so cramped that the two come very close. At that moment, they feel as if they have become a part of a film love story. The two can't even muster the courage to look into each other's eyes. Just then, a call comes in and they reach back to Goyu. It is clear from Goyu's face that he is burning. He secretly tries to see if there is a trace of lipstick on Heelan's lips. He starts remembering old times when everything was different. Now he can't bear to see Heelan and Lone getting closer to each other. He immediately grabs Lone's hand and leaves to drop her home. Along the way, he explains that Heelan is his childhood friend and that he would never intentionally hurt her. On this, Lone tells that there has never been a girlfriend in his life, and Goyu feels a little bad for her after hearing this. Then Goyu notices that Heelan is no longer wearing glasses. Heelan explains that his vision has recovered after the surgery, and he is also undergoing some strange changes. He has also started calling his grandmother by the same name as Goyu used to call her. It seems clear that after the kidney transplant, his personality is also changing, and some parts of Goyu have come into it. Goyu jokingly says that you are lucky. If you become like me, then even the bully girls standing nearby hear this because they are already in love with Goyu. She decides that now she will try to be his girlfriend. But Goyu's heart is beating just for the Lone. When Lone leaves the class, Goyu starts chasing her. The rest of the students get excited after seeing all this and start shouting. Seeing all this, Lone smiles as Goyu has become like a cute bodyguard for her. After a while, the whole school seems to be following them. But suddenly, both Goyu and Heelan are frightened to see a pigeon. It's as if they've seen a ghost. Lone finds it strange. So Goyu tells him that he took his last breath while looking at a pigeon when Heelan's brother died. Since then, both of them have been afraid of pigeons. To ease that trauma, the trio together start playing sports in the afternoon so that Lone's gym marks can also be good. During this time, feelings slowly begin to come and Lone's heart and his love really deepens. Now the three get closer to each other and take selfies together in a memorable moment. Heelan then goes to the hospital for a checkup where the doctor tells him that his kidneys are now working perfectly. Then it is shown in the story that his grandmother's necklace has been lost, and by some strange coincidence, he reaches the necklace Lone. On the other hand, Goyu keeps looking for that necklace all day, but is nowhere to be found in every shop, everywhere. Exhausted, he reaches school, where he sees Lone staring at a music player and planning to steal it. That's when Goyu catches up with her and is shocked that she was stealing. He tells her to show his bag, and as soon as he checks the bag, he finds the same necklace of the grandmother in it. Now Goyu is convinced that Lone has stolen it. Lone tries to explain that it's all a misunderstanding, but Goyu is not ready to listen to anything in anger. He leaves with the necklace and his heart starts breaking inside. Actually, the condition of Lone is that he has kleptomania. That is, he has a habit of picking up things for no reason, whether he needs them or not. But shortly after, the truth comes out that he did not steal the necklace on purpose. In fact, when she bumped into her grandmother, she found the necklace lying on the stairs and had just picked it up without intending to steal. But when Lone is confronted by Goyu at school, Goyu changes his ways to avoid him. At the same time, when Lone is alone, the same bully comes to her and starts flirting with her. When Lone ignores him, he starts harassing her in anger. That's when Goyu comes there and saves the Lone. In anger, he tells Bully that this girl is mine. He then asks Lone to accompany him. But Lone flatly refuses because she did not give him a chance to explain himself earlier. Goyu still doesn't back down. When he goes to her again, he angrily says that you are stubborn and also a thief. On this, Lone admits that he has a habit of picking things up, but she doesn't apologize for the necklace. Goyu understands that this habit is associated with his childhood, when she was very poor and had nothing. Even now, When she sees something, like an abandoned phone, she feels the urge to pick it up. But now she tries to restrain herself because she wants Goyu to be proud of her. Some days she really controls herself and doesn't pick up anything. But one day she accidentally picks up a chocolate from the store. As soon as she realizes that someone has seen her, she runs away in fear. Goyu goes after her, catches her, and realizes that it is not her fault but her illness. He tells Lone that he will join him in fighting this problem. Lone thanks her for being so understanding and caring. Meanwhile, Goyu sees that some goons are harassing a schoolboy. He can't contain his anger and chases them into an alley. Going there, he confronts them and vents his old anger and pain on them. But the goons also beat him badly. Then suddenly he takes an entry with a loud flying kick. Now the two friends fight together and form a team and blow up the goons. They beat them badly. Later, when they are leaving, he tells Goyu that Lone did not steal the grandmother's necklace. Still, Goyu is not ready to accept. It keeps going on in his mind that it is the mistake of the loan that Goyu gradually realizes that after the transplant, some of his habits and things have been transferred. For example, Abi has been allergic to peanuts and his face turns red. He somehow manages to manage himself by taking medication. Only then does Goyu tell him about the cellular memory theory. But in the beginning, Goyu doesn't take it seriously. When he asks his mother about this, she also says that it is only after the transplant that some of Goyu's habits have started copying. Now the two friends become even closer than before. But this closeness creates a love triangle as both of them start liking the Lone. One day, Lone offers juice to E. Goyu sees him and refuses not to drink, but does not listen to him and keeps the juice in his bag. Goyu doesn't like this at all. At the same time, it prevents Lone from picking up the necklace from a jewelry store. When the two walk out holding hands, Goyu sees them and mistakenly thinks that there is some going on between them. Due to this misunderstanding, there is a quarrel between the two friends. This quarrel is so deep that even their friendship starts to break. One day at school, a girl says her wallet has disappeared with a lot of money in it. Immediately, everyone's eyes go to Lone and everyone starts looking at him with suspicion. But later, the wallet is found. This makes Lone very angry, especially because even Goyu doubted him. She stands in front of everyone and challenges everyone. After this, the teacher divides all the students into different groups. The Lone is placed in the intelligent group, while Goyu is put in the last group because his grades are the worst. When the teacher sees Goyu's group, he insulates him in front of everyone and even calls him a loser. This breaks Goyu to the core. He feels so embarrassed that he can't even look into the eyes of his favorite girl, Lone. He starts to feel that he is not worthy of her. Still, there is a strange emotional tension between the two. Goyu dares to apologize to her, but at the same time, Lone hears from a student that people are calling her a thief. When Jay comes to know about this, he goes straight to the students and asks, "Have you seen him steal anything yourself?" When they say no, they just scold them. If you didn't see it, how did you believe it? In this way, he saves the dignity of the Lone. But then he angrily blames Goyu for provoking everyone. The atmosphere between the two heats up. The voices get louder and a crowd of students gathers around. Then that's what it was probably meant to be. He angrily punches Goyu and falls on top of him. Goyu turns him over and presses him down but doesn't hit him. He tries to calm down and explain that he didn't spread any rumors and will never do so because he really loves Lone. Then the teacher comes in the middle and stops both of them. After this, his grandmother is called to school. Dottie is very disappointed with this behavior of both of them and says that they will bring them on the right path. But despite this, there is a distance between the two friends and the relationship starts to break down under stress. Meanwhile, a very bad accident happens. Grandma goes to sell flowers in the rain. Whenever he gets home, Grandma is not there. He panics and goes out to find them. He finds his grandmother unconscious on the road in the middle of the rain. Goyu immediately takes them to the hospital. That's where it already exists. He tells that the grandmother's condition is very serious. Both of them are shocked to hear this. Yet they promise each other that they will not cry but will become stronger as their grandmother always wanted. At the same time, they also apologize to each other for all their quarrels. Both deeply regret that they fought unnecessarily. After the examination, doctors say that the grandmother has suffered a cerebral hemorrhage. At the moment, they have been stabilized. But they are in a coma and can leave this world at any time. Hearing this, the two boys decide that they will stay in the hospital and take care of the grandmother. The doctor also gets emotional and tells the grandmother that you have raised these two children very well. They are very good at heart. On the other hand, in school, Lone gives courage that his grandmother will definitely be fine. But at the same time, she says that she will have to go abroad as soon as the semester is over. He knows that he will be sad to hear this. But at this time, she has also broken herself. Crying says that it is becoming difficult for him to love someone now. He feels that his heart no longer works properly. But he also admits that loving his grandmother was the easiest thing in his life because everything he did was filled with love. Meanwhile, one night Goyu calls his friend and tells him with a broken heart that his grandmother is no longer in this world. Hearing this, both of them cry badly. He can't even speak because now there are no family members left in his life. All has left him. That's when Goyu's mother tells him to sell his house and stay with them for a while until he joins the university, and because he has no other support. He is compelled to agree to this. Then one day Goyu meets Lone and says clearly that he understands now. He didn't steal the bracelet. He apologizes to her from the bottom of his heart for all the troubles he had caused her. Lone tells him that he had given up his habit of stealing. Just because of the two of them, Goyu becomes even more emotional after hearing this. Eventually, he tells his heart that he likes Lone, but at the same time he also knows that Lone is going to go abroad soon. So both of them say an emotional goodbye. Even though they are parting ways, their love does not end there. He lives on. At the same time, the same old pain in the head starts again. This time he decides that he will handle his troubles on his own. Without saying anything, he quietly leaves Goyu's life. Before leaving, he leaves a letter in which he says goodbye and writes that Goyu will always be his best friend. At the same time, he also leaves his grandmother's necklace there. Goyu holds him tightly as if feeling his friend once again. Then the story goes forward 20 years. Now Goyu has grown up and has fulfilled his dream. He has become a psychologist. But even after so many years, he could not forget the Lone. One day she comes to know in the news that Lone has come back to China and now she has become a very famous actress. Then, suddenly, as fate reunites them, Goyu grabs her hand and says that she has waited for this moment for years. The two confess their love for each other and decide to get married. A few months later, they go on a date before getting married. At the same time, Lone tells him a big secret. During these years, he was with her and helped her in the treatment of her illness. She says that she is still a good friend of hers and she missed him a lot. Hearing this, tears come to both of their eyes. Between the old pain and memories, they finally feel at ease. Lone is happy that he was able to reunite the three. Now they decide to make up for the time they lost together. When they look into each other's eyes, they feel like they have always known each other. And if you liked this story, then subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you don't miss any such story.